Hey everybody, Rebellion, welcome back to Digimon Story Snipers. Yeah, I got it right that time. If I'm not stupid, you would not have heard the first one. But still, we are back, and for those of you that may or may not be aware, I streamed this game randomly on last Wednesday. Like what, 2 days ago at most, I think? I'm very bad at keeping time. Yeah, 2 days ago, yeah. And in that, I set out on a quest to hopefully catch some things up in the game for us. Because if you saw the last episode, we kind of maybe might be hitting a bit of a wall. I mean, granted, we're on hard difficulty, but, you know, a little bit. Still, some things have changed. And if I did things right, you should know what they are. Still, let's see what we have now. To show off, this is our starting lineup for Digimon. We have Kisa, who has rescinded her request of being Lilithmon. Thank you so much. And Jinkaro. By the gods, I still kind of hate you, but we now actually have Billzamon. Finally. And last but not least, a new addition actually. Someone who showed up on the stream and who was actually kind of nice. Showed up, wanted something, and you know what? We were already grinding so damn much, this wouldn't help. This didn't cause much at all. So, say hello to Big Mac. You're gonna be the healer, and hopefully, if we get wiped, it will now be your fault. That's not all we got. Oh, what's this now? In the middle of trying to tell people what happened, in case I actually forgot. Do I have any siblings? Nope. Not in the game. Not here either. But also, we got some other things slightly. We have here, and we got Neo. He has tactical USBs. He's the one. We got Agent Smith. He has 2 more tactical USBs. He is also technically the one if you follow that theory. Metal Greymon, Orgarumon. You guys are gonna take a little bit longer, unfortunately, because your guy, the person who wants you, wanted those ABI ratings to go up, so they're gonna be a little bit longer. They're gonna lag behind a little bit, but don't worry, they'll be fine. Krona, technically our first Mega Evolution in this game, is now the stuff of nightmares, and furthermore, no Digivolution after this. So, yay, that's one complete as well. Next, Voltoro. You are now the god of the ocean in metal form that uses the same animation for attacks all the time and has a cannon for a nose. Rapidmon? I still want to do something with you, just I don't know what. This guy was literally just picked up for no reason at all, don't mind him. And the Agumon. Really? That's it? Huh. For a minute I thought I had more people to go through. Guess not. Still. That is our team, and hopefully we will not fuck it up. Still, I gotta do something. Because while I was grinding, I made sure to do this to make it go easier and faster. Alright, yep, that was it. I just had to do the... Yay! Oh, I'm yawning. I'm doing this at like noon. God damn it, I'm still tired. The Higuramon dungeon? We are done with that. But now we have these things to go through. And actually, point where points do. This thing actually showed up just because of I walked out of the office when I started the stream and it was like, there's another one was added. Here, do this. And I'm just like, oh, great, none of these things. But it has a red thumbtack thingy. Well, these ones don't. It makes me think this one's actually mandatory. It gives me farm development kit. What does this thing give me? Nothing much. Nothing much. We're gonna do this one. It has something to do with the farm, which means it must be story related, right? Because the game's gonna give me stuff to upgrade its features. This is a case from the government. The door in the Nanako underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? We'll find out. Yeah! I'll explain all the details, because you won't explain it for me, because voice acting in this game is still... The Kami this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperate very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like sort of an ace up his sleeve. And now, it's our case. Got it? Not it. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. Huh? Wait, you don't know about the Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power, cables, water pipes, and so on. I said power and cables as if there were two different utilities. My god, I'm an idiot. They're moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center and above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, but there are of course many entrances. One of those entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer has a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So then the buck passed to the Kermi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job, if you want to access the place that is off bounds to most. Yep, me. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally, there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permissions from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun. You're not gonna do a damn thing though, it's all gonna be me. Huh? It's an underground gateway? So there will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? Oh god, don't talk about that. I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's. Oh god, no! Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate. But what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Hopefully. Nothing too bad. I don't even know where to find this gate. I would think something down there, but we can't access it. So if we were to go underground, where would we go? Look for an exclamation mark. That's where the game usually tells me that there's something to be done. Unless I'm actually expected to go... No, that's nothing. No, that's nothing. Underground. I think I'm just gonna go to select a map area and just see what that gives me. Maybe there's actually a separate area for it. Maybe. Yep, underpass. We took an elevator to get here. And what is this all about? Story. Voice acting. Damn it. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need is to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Now I can see it. What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working. That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connection jump properly? Right. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes. But really? We stood there like this for 30 minutes. Your arm must be dead. Yeah, your arm is dead. We are uncomfortable now. Exaggeration. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh god. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to post a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability to locate a digital wave piggybacks on it to the target's location in digital space, and then I read that entirely wrong. It could be a network, a PC server. Doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital waves. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that your connection jump that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time? Then I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock open as quickly as you can. Yes. I can now actually go off and try out this new team. Oh, I am so sorry for you guys. We take damage because of Jinkaro, and then we're fine. Shouldn't trigger that. See, I wish you would share that motorcycle. It would make things so much easier for me. There is a thing over there to go access the... We're fighting you guys everywhere! No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I would go over there, but we don't need to, so... Where does this one take us? I have no idea what that is. But I want it. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Copy the target color and temporarily save it by pasting the code on a colorless space. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you will be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear any copied data. So copy. We control C. Now, if I have to guess, on the other side of this whole thing entirely will be the other one that is blank. Oh, these things. I'll actually kill you. Really build them on. Really. Yeah. And I was right. Copy paste. What do you know? The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. But then what's over here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. I keep pressing R1 to jack to, like, I feel like I'm playing Mega Man still. R1, jack out! Jack out, my man, let's go find something else. But nope. No such luck. So this is an incredibly short dungeon that serves next to no purpose, I think. No, I'm actually just gonna do this now. We're gonna be fancy. Yeah, we did not have to do that at all. But at least it didn't cost us any HP. That's one good thing about Jinxro's effect. If we kill with it, it does not take 5% of our HP. And now we can go. Oh. One of these things. It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you given your skill and Mega level Digimon. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any signs of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of a labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting this. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you heard of ley lines before? They're made in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to... Oh god, I'm gonna... So many names! Ieyasu Tokugawa turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji to Tokyo Bay and Edo Castle. Yeah. A particular note, in this instance, are Kaneji and Why are you throwing these names at me? I didn't do anything to deserve this. Asakura Shrine to the Nanzoji, and Hiei Shrine and SW. All big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrine holds big festivals to purge and expel the energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, oh god, so many of these! Kaneji and Zojoji, and Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find they cross right inside old Edo Castle, home to Tokyo's Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio tower dots and the NE and SW. You could say we finished what Taniki started. Used from the eyes of the current society, those radio lines and those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, when you're standing underground, constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through here. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. Oh my god, I can't read at all! And this is not making it easy. It's really a peculiar thing to going on down there, yeah. That's why production is quasi-labyrinth. You see before you. Producing this quasi-labyrinth, you see before you. Ah. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Please, end it! I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Thank you! Now you guys are here. That's a gate. Alright, now I know what that line means. And that should be effective. You can see things over there. Left or right? I choose right. I think I went the right way. Maybe. Maybe. No. But there is an item. That's good. And no Digimon encounter so far? What's going on? Chrome Digizoid! Yay! And as another random thing, I'm actually half expecting Narada to just show up randomly here. It's a labyrinth. I have Digimon walking with me. I half expect him to show up and just say, something's wrong! We have to find another eater. Did I actually just jinx it? This one just keeps going on, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. Oh god! Why aren't you voice acting this? As I mentioned before, Tokyo ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence, given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido, and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all ley lines that flow out throughout Tokyo could well be coming out from our own stomping ground, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think if it has turns out to be true? I cannot read. Stop expecting so. Where the fuck is this? Stop right there! Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Something. Words difficult. You go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and recoup at our office. Was this entire mission an exposition dump? Was it really an exposition dump? Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our clients. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Tetsuya Mayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just better left to others. Be curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was Kamishiro's research lab of all things. Oh, really? Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you just wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could, well, mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine that it was Kamishiro that changed the password on the door to render it impossible to get it open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later on when time does come to confront them. Hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up in our sleeve if need be. I am reading so terribly. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Rapogni for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Sound good? Not really, but I can't say no.